So basically, she's looking to go to the dragons. She was saying for basically power and spell components.
Pretty much.
He wants to go to them.
As far as she's saying.
Well, the best of my abilities, I can tell that you're not trying to dominate the planet. I keep looking up, but my camera is down there, and I keep forgetting. I don't know why. I don't even know the name of the town it's in. Drama ensued, and relocation during night was advantageous, but it is in the mountains, and I'll give her the rough direction.
Okay. After giving her the rough direction, you do see her kind of, it filters into her mind. You watch as she kind of walks up to Vollmer. She cups her hands together, and within a matter of seconds, you see a skull form. And she places her hand on the skull, and you see this layer of flesh grow along it. It becomes
Can I
an
roll
almost...
Arcana to see if I can understand what the fuck she's doing?
Same.
Arcana check. Make an Arcana check. Go, both of you. Not one. That is gross, Ashrin, and there's a sense you might want to puke from that.
That's what happens when you're a damn sorcerer.
No, that's just that's what happens when you're me. Like, just in general, no matter what.
And Vollmer, with the 17, the skull she seems to have pulled from a separate location. Possibly a pocket dimension of some kind she just has within her by some magical means. While the growing of flesh, it seems she's imbuing a different form of resurrection with a mix of disguise of some sort to manifest it into this physical form versus a fake form. And as she finishes the casting, you do see a very noticeable visage of the head of Eriko.
What is this for?
You said you wanted his head.
Ooh, that's great.
I suddenly like her a bit more.
Uh-huh.
Still mad she killed Corvus.
Did they take the body away?
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I think that thing's burned beyond, like, revival.
She still managed to revive it.
Yeah, but I would like to be sure that this is actually his head and not just some magic.
I mean, I will say with Vollmer, you're 17. You are almost for sure that this is not the original head.
Okay.
Like, it could be, maybe she made a copy of him and cut his fucking head off. But as far as you can tell, you saw him revived. You saw him taken away. She pulled out a random skull. Odds are this is not him at all. It's just a look like him.
The people we bring it to use magic, would they be able to tell the difference?
Are you asking me or her?
Her.
If they have someone of necrotic nature, perhaps. Otherwise, they'll have quite the difficult time denying it. Do keep it cool. It does rot like normal flesh.
The best bet. I'll take it.
Okay. You now have the head of Eriko.
Gross.
I'm gonna wrap it up, and do I have anything to wrap it up with?
I think you have commoner's clothes.
I'm wearing those though.
Oh, are you? I thought you were wearing your robes.
Wait, do I have? I'm checking my freaking backpack.
You could just put it in your backpack.
Could just put it in the backpack.
I
think
could,
I
but it'll
still
get
have-
blood everywhere.
You got a bedroll.
You could ask her for a bag.
Yeah, do you have like a sack or like a bag I could put this in?
You see her pause for a moment before she. With a snap of her fingers, you just hear it echo into the room. About 3 seconds later, you hear the doors open behind you and you see a guard. Fetch a large sack. Take it from the potatoes. As she kind of walks back over to Corveus, you do see her kind of place a gentle hand on his cheek. And just give her like a light pat to wake him up.
Just bolts fucking forward, looking around. Like fists
That's
up, ready to
over.
fight. Looks
No,
at his
that's
hand.
over.
I'm gonna like hold up the head of it.
Where's my weapon?
The head of Ariel.
He just looks around. Where's my weapon? Just staring at everyone, staring at the woman.
Call it an equal exchange.
No. No. Give that back.
Returning what belongs to someone rightfully is a very nice thing to do.
Oh, it doesn't belong to you. I know that for a fact.
I'm gonna. Okay, so in this room, is she facing Corveus and am I behind her?
Yes.
You know you want to.
I know.
Come on,
yeah.
Rogue. Do it,
I
Rogue.
want to because I feel bad and I want to make this up to you.
One
Look
roll
like
changed
there's
everything.
anyone around, like a guard or anyone?
Not since that one left the room now. One.
Trying to pickpocket the stone.
All right.
Make a rogue out of you? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this because I owe you. I really do feel bad about that.
As you step forward and you go to slip your hand in her pocket, you do see her kind of just tilt her head back towards you. I appreciate the gesture.
Oh, fuck.
Perhaps you are friends after all. And even Corveus, you go after her and she grabs your hand, just gently, doesn't grip it.
So wait. So Corveus, you saw me stick my hand in her pocket, fail, and then you thought, okay, she's looking at him.
I was going for the moment. I was going for the moment that she looked at you and not at me, because I figured you like pull your hand out. I just go for it. Yep.
I like to imagine my hand was still in there, and like you went.
And you just watch as she gestures with her other hand, and with a small flick, the stone is back.
Why?
Call me paranoid. Flicks it away.
Morbid Curie. Oh wait, no, that's the pocket dimension thing, isn't it?
Possibly.
At a game I fucking know.
Very nifty little spell.
Yes, wrist pocket.
There's gotta be a way to fucking shoot.
Again, that's not
Almost
yours, and you
smiling.
know it.
Corveus, how important is that stone to you?
Very important. And I can tell you, the stone doesn't want to be with her either.
It is important. That's why I'm more grateful that you brought it back to me. I don't need to give you the head if I don't want to. But it's repayment for returning where rightfully belongs to me.
And what are you going to do with
lows
him?
or highs?
Okay.
Corvus, lows or highs?
Lows or highs? Low.
I'm curious.
It's the bottom of my
Why
screen
the fuck did I roll 5? I
explode
meant
with
to roll 1.
D10s.
Just take 39, I guess. Okay,
Yeah.
56.
Okay, so what I was gonna do is that if it got below 25, then I was gonna offer the scabbard. Which is one of the reasons I made it a 75% chance not to, because, like, it's a big decision.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask her, what do you plan to do with him?
Him. Him who? I thought we were talking about the rock.
Just ignoring everyone else and looking dead right at her.
She just smiles at you. I wish to reacquaint myself with my property.
And again, you know, and I know, that's not your property. He was looking for you, though. I'll tell you that now.
Like I said, return to its rightful place. It just keeps walking forward back towards the mural. You may go now. Don't start any trouble. I'd hate for my people to see what my guards truly are. I keep them out of sight for a reason.
Huh?
Oh. And Elf, glancing back at Volmer. I recommend possibly getting yourself checked out. Not many of us like seeds settling within us.
The fuck does that mean? Fuck if you mean?
Giggity.
As goes for the wild child, I guess I'll call you. Looking at Meryl.
Farrell just kind of nods.
I thought she was talking about me.
Right, me too.
Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I have like I am fit as a fiddle. I have nothing going on with me.
Enjoy that thought. Rest with sweet dreams. And Ashrin,
Fuck.
I had high hopes for you. Don't
So did
prove
my
me wrong.
parents.
Too real, too real.
You fucking relate to that one.
Fucking Christ.
She does laugh. She just kind of looks at you for a couple moments. You still have a home here.
I haven't had a home anywhere for a very long time. And I like it that way.
Then enjoy your days under the sun. She just gestures you all off.
Some advice if you're traveling with us: keep an eye out for rocks.
Rocks?
As we walk out.
Okay, the big birds.
Oh. Okay.
As we
Good
walk
to
out,
know.
I take 3 swings on Volmer.
I love that if they were at advantage, it would have been nat 20,
I
nat
mean,
20.
He
nat
probably
1.
doesn't expect
What?
it coming, so.
I will allow it. I will let him get advantage on me. I'm gonna say Volmir's willing to take any hits.
All of them?
Volmir genuinely feels like shit for that. Like, he genuinely feels awful.
Okay, go ahead and roll full damage for all 3 of those then.
And the last one's a
that's-
roundhouse kick to the face,
Yeah.
to the ground. He just walks off.
Yeah, 24, 31 points of fucking damage.
Ow!
Good question. When do you do this exactly?
Like, the moment she dismisses us, I hop off the fucking pedestal, and as he's making the comments about the rock, just 1, 2, and then a roundhouse kick to the face, and drop him to the ground, and I walk right out.
As the last kick just knocks Volmer onto his ass, you feel your jaw relocate as you knock it in. Spit out a
So he's
tooth.
gone now, right? Like, he walked out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna offer the scabbard.
Do you wait for everybody to walk out or just Corvallis?
I'm gonna wait for everyone to walk out. I'm gonna offer the scabbard in exchange for the stone.
Okay. So as you wait for everyone to depart out of the room, you take a moment to kind of hold yourself back. And you approach her as she's seemingly pulled out a notebook of some kind. And as she hears you approach from behind, she shuts it and looks back at you.
I'm
What is
simply
this?
gonna pull the scabbard off my back. I've been searching for what this is for a very long time. And part of that journey almost got a friend killed today. And lost him an item he clearly holds important. So I'd like to make an offer. I will give you this scabbard. I don't know what it goes to, but it's something very powerful. In exchange, I would like this stone.
Make a persuasion check. 13. You see her look at it curiously. And without touching it, she kind of approaches it and looks it over. And you see a heavy intrigue in her eyes. Might I ask, why you wish to trade such a valuable item for a lowly rock?
It's clearly important to my friend, and I got him killed today. That's unacceptable on my part. This is my way of making it up.
You did not kill your friend. I did.
He would have survived your attack if I hadn't fired off my spell.
Who's to say? And she kind of starts pushing it back towards you. I'll let you know something, though. There's a great number of secrets this land holds. Not many that I don't know of. You won't find that here. Perhaps you can give him a better gift. I hear there's a good island to the west. For some reason, the sun never sets. Be a good place to unwind.
Can I roll history to see if I would know what she's talking about?
History check. Yeah. It is, as she says, an island off to the west of Borisland. It's about 3 days traveled worth. Biggest reason why no one really ever touches there is because the sun never sets, and it's believed that whatever is on there is maintaining that sunlight to beam down from above. Even when the sun is set and it's no longer should be in the sky, somehow it just always has perpetual daylight just shining upon it. Rumor has it that something powerful lives on there to maintain the light. Others think it's the last bastion of the gods. And others just think perhaps it is just a lure, for many of folks have gone to that island and never returned.
I'm simply gonna wordlessly put the scabbard on my back and walk off to join the group.
Okay. As you all begin to walk your way out of the Citadel, there are a couple of eyes looking towards you, Ashrin in particular. Kind of just walking off, a lot of them lingering on you. Bunch of low whispers spreading around. As you all walk out of the gates of the Citadel, they creak and close behind each of you. So what do you plan on doing?
Wolmir's just gonna be quiet the whole time. I'll be out real.
Okay.
So, just gonna head back to stables. Get cart, get horses, make sure they're fed, make sure they're taken care of. Double check the cart, axles, wheels.
Everything is exactly as you left it. They are well maintained. And in fact, you now have an extra horse, thanks to Volmer. You now have 3 horses.
Nice. So you said that our cart is exactly the way it was.
Mhm.
That might be a problem. In what condition was it? We've kind of put it through hell.
Yeah.
I used mending to repair it, remember?
Yeah,
No.
he
Or
is
did
meant to
something else
repair it
happen
as
while I
best
was
as
gone?
possible. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
It's not perfect condition, but it's at least good enough that it ain't gonna be falling apart on you.
I don't need to be buying a wheel and axle right now, just
Yeah.
in case, is what you're
No,
telling
you're
me.
fine.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, making sure there's enough feed for now 3 horses, and making sure we have. And I'll be asking just everyone logistical questions. We got
Alright.
rations. We have water. Yes.
All right. And now with the head of Arakil in your possession in a potato sack. Where do y'all want to go? As Ashrin dies.
I'm still here. Things froze.
Oh no.
Corvus is just walking out of town.
Before I just randomly follow this group of people, I would like to ask them if they're okay with me tagging along.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Really, Costa is always appreciated.
I appreciate it. I've never really had people.
Well, you had our backs. That was appreciated. So,
As you guys begin to move out, Corvus on foot, all the rest of you on cart.
Wolmir's gonna offer him his horse.
Oh, he's way ahead of you guys. Like, he went straight out of town. He didn't wait for anyone. He's gone. Right now.
Still got comms up though.
Yeah, still got comms. But
I was gonna say, is this Corvus writing himself out of the campaign?
I would
That's-
hope not.
kind of legit.
So would
what
I.
Delmar's about to ask him over personal comms if he wasn't out of range. in game.
To be determined out of game.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is the end of an anime episode. Like this
It
is
Right?
really is, but there's still freaking 25 minutes left in the
Yes,
episode.
there is. That's why I'm
Yeah.
asking guys where you're going, because
Like-
you might get a random encounter in here somewhere.
like this was legit a season ender finale episode, and this is like, all right, thanks everyone, come back for season 3.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's that type of episode, and it's doing this halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the moment in the anime where you're like, wait, that's the midway point? What's the ending?
Mm-hmm.
So, with Corveus going on ahead, all of you guys in carts,
And Corvus
I
moves
will
50
say,
feet.
that's a big question on Corveus. Are you trying to avoid them, or are you just
No,
going?
I'm just walking. I'm at 1 hit point, just walking down the fucking
Oh shit, that's
yeah
not good.
main road.
Yeah.
He could stub his toe and die again.
Yeah, Corveus and
Yeah.
Dalmar are both at 1 hit point. Finoa's at like
Shit.
18 or something.
Yeah.
Does anybody have healing?
Oceans.
Yeah.
After the Citadel, he walked straight out of town, while everyone else went to get their own shit.
But as long
Grace,
as
what
you just-
direction you going? Where you going, bud?
No words.
Are you just sticking to the main road?
And everyone probably would have saw him walk that direction, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wouldn't be a hard of a guess, especially for Valmer and Ashton, I believe, have the highest intelligence here.
My intelligence is only 14.
I think you still have the second highest.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh wait, never mind. It's a tie between Ashwin, Dalmar, and Finoa. Finoa.
The barbarian and the rogue rank among the most intelligent in the party.
Yep.
Well then.
Not counting the wizard. Not counting
Yeah,
the wizard.
not counting the wizard.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah, but still.
regardless,
If
it
I
would not be a
sprint,
hard guess for you guys.
can I
to-
catch up with Corveus
before they get the card or after?
after?
Easily enough.
Like, I mean, they've
Uh,
left, and I've realized that he's headed.
He moves
headed.
100 feet around.
If you're running.
That's just normal speed.
Well, no, because action is dash. That's running. So if you're just walking,
Yeah. Then yeah.
if you're running, 100. If you're
Fair
step of the winning, like Fiend, that's 150.
Yeah. I don't have any key points for that. But yes.
Token runs to the next town.
Oh, then yeah.
So, can I catch up with him before everybody else does?
Yeah, easily enough. You can kind of like notice that he's gone off on his own. He's got no response from anybody. You can easily kind of like ask the group, being like, "Hey, can I take the horse and catch up to him?" Because there are 2 that are hitched and 1 that is not. So you can easily take the one that is not hitched.
Okay. Can I take the horse?
That's on Volmer, because that is technically his horse.
It's not my.
I'll let her. Volmir is like brain off right now, just letting everyone do their things, and if they need the horse, they can take it. What he's doing is I'm gonna be in the back of the cart, just looking at a map and trying to map out where this island is.
I need
Okay.
to delete this.
Go ahead, just give me an intelligence check then, Volmer. While Ashwin, you quickly ride up to catch up to Corveus.
Okay. So, I get up to Corveus, and I reach into my bag and I pull out the single health potion that I did pick up, that I do have, and I just hand it to him without saying anything.
He just ignores it and keeps walking.
I'm just gonna keep pace with him, silently.
Okay. And eventually, with time, and now with Ashwin, you being with him, being able to relay to the party where you guys are at, continuing your journey on. the first day, there's no issue. You did spend quite a bit of time in the city, and traveling is not that much of a distance. But eventually, the time will come where the long rest will happen for you all. Finally able to sit down, have a meal, heal yourselves up, recover spell slots and abilities as you see fit.
Okay. So, quick question: how do I get my character sheet off from death saves?
Literally just click on 3 saves. Like, click on the 3 saves,
Success,
just do that.
Success. Okay.
Yeah, just do that.
So we do get a long rest, so I just push the long rest button.
Yeah, you're gonna click long rest. It's gonna pop up a screen on the right, which just tells you to make sure that you're getting the shit. Yes, yes, yes. Click take long rest. It'll ask you to confirm. So click again.
Okay.
That recovers all your HP. That recovers all your spell slots and any other abilities that recover on a long rest.
Cool.
On the coming of the next day, Fulmer, you get a perk in your head. The sound of a voice. Familiar. Perhaps unwelcomed. Been a while since we've talked. How goes it?
The gnome is dead. I don't know
Good.
what else to say.
Wow. We're still in town. I hope to see you soon. We have a lot to discuss about now, don't we?
I'm just gonna stay silent.
Okay.
Wait, that's the fucking seed she was talking about, wasn't it?
Hmm?
The witch lady from earlier, she brought up a seed, or whatever the fuck it was. Motherfucker.
You've been impregnated.
Upon travel of the second day, who wants to be the one to roll a D100? Because I believe everyone has, except for Ashrin, because she wasn't here yet.
Ashrin
far.
goes. Do it.
Oh no.
47.
Come on, nat
47.
one. Come on, nat one. I want it
47.
so bad. I want
Oh
a nat
god,
one
you
or
definitely got
100.
that one.
47.
Slash
Well.
before the R.
Oh. Thanks.
86.
Okay.
Okay. As you're traveling, for a good portion of the morning, it's not unnatural for the land to experience a little bit of fog overlay on the land, but this morning seems oddly stronger than usual. It becomes very difficult to see really much of anything in range of a distance. I need everyone to give me a perception check. Farrell and Ashrin.
Where's that again?
It's in the skills. Alphabetical order. P should be somewhere near the middle.
there it is.
Oh.
There you go. We're just climbing down lower.
Let's get that nat one
I
going.
flipped it around. Oh, there we
Ah, ruined the climb.
Check mark is what it is now.
Corveas, Volmer, and Dalmar, while traveling along in this silent, eerie mist, you can't help but hear these minor laughters ringing through. Just kind of slowly but surely, just kind of getting a little closer and closer. By the passing 20 minutes, 30 minutes,
Comms open.
Okay. $4 hours.
Y'all, I hear laughter in the distance.
Like what kind of laughter? Describe this laughter. Is it like you're making fun of someone, or is it like
Is it like a drunken party, like somebody's having fun?
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. Maybe a mocking tone to it.
Every minute or so.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah. He's just going to minor illusion copies of those creatures the guards turned into,
Mhm.
and just 30 feet off into the distance, and hopefully scare off whatever the hell's around.
Okay. As you cast the illusion of that contorted, twisted creature that you saw prior in the tombs, you do hear the occasional screech and scream of some sort of creature making its way out. But you still hear the occasional laughter hovering around. It doesn't get closer at this point, but it still stays there.
Just keep walking, just keep doing that, and I'm gonna keep like twisting it, making the forms more grotesque.
Okay, go ahead
Every
and just
time.
give me a performance or deception, your choice.
I think they're all the same. Yeah. 17.
17 still. Jeez. As you do so, you can still hear the creatures all around you, but they never really approach. Never really get any closer. Until eventually around the midday point when that fog starts to fade away, you no longer hear the laughter. And you see the land turn back to its normal happenstance as it is. Are you going to cut straight through the principality, or are you going to go around the mountainside?
Which way has less of a chance for a rock to attack us?
It's the principality, because as far as you know, the rock hovers in the middle of the mountain ranges.
So wait, where are we currently?
Where
Like, right
Corvus is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have the
And
option
we're
of going just
heading-
straight down to meet with the group, or if you want to go back towards Bill, or do whatever you want.
Okay, and where are we trying to go?
Viglia, down south.
Oh,
That's to meet with the
okay.
group. If you want to meet with the group.
Right.
A tiny child has invaded the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys, I'm hanging out with him while someone makes dinner.
Well,
Is there a roadway going through here at all, or is it just off-road?
No, that is all wildlands.
Well,
Hmm.
Corvus is just going to turn that direction. Just keep walking.
All right.
I
Directly south.
guess.
Another day goes by. Very leisure travel, having avoided whatever those things were. Who wants to roll the 100? At this point, it's a free-for-all.
I'll go.
Oh, I was going to say I'll do it or not.
I was gonna try to get Veril to roll, but
Oh, I mean, I can.
Probably gonna need more, so you'll get there.
Around late afternoon, as you've been traveling for quite some time, you hear the running water of a river. And as you kind of make a small detour to take that place for rest, refuel on water, and to possibly lay down for the day, everyone make perception checks for me again. Dalmar and Volmer. The both of you, as you're going through the forest on carts, something kind of catches your eye off in the distance, and as you kind of start getting closer, you can't help but notice it a little bit more often. These figures that are just kind of standing amongst the trees, looming and just standing there. And while for the briefest moment you kind of want to react, you kind of want to do something, you just see them frozen there, even as you kind of walk right past, or cart past.
There's
One.
figures standing in the trees.
Are they armed?
Make another perception check.
I feel like we just walked into Lothlorien or something.
Natural 20. As you look at the figures in the tree, and even as you kind of keep going, you kind of start taking note more and more of a good bunch of them. And you do notice they are armed. They do have weapons at the ready. But they're not moving. And with a natural 20, you can kind of glimmer from whatever moonlight is giving off. You can tell that that isn't skin. That's rock. And Volmer, with your intellect and study, it's not something unnatural for you to hear that petrification is a thing that happens. However, the condensed amounts of these people and them being in trees, they seem like they were in the middle of combat. It's all off-putting.
Keep your guards up. There's been people petrified in the trees. Turn to solid stone.
Trees are holding them up like that, huh? Weird.
How tall are the trees around here?
Ranging between 20 to 40 feet, give or take.
I'm gonna go climb up the tallest tree.
Mm-hmm.
And just start glancing around. See if I see any like movements or anything.
13. It's hard to tell. It's very rare for you to see foliage of this variety on Borisland. And even though there is natural water nearby, kind of given the idea that, yeah, natural life would live here, and trying to pass through the tree lines, it's hard to tell, even with your dark vision and your natural affinity to nighttime. As you're kind of up in the tree and you're kind of keeping as much pace as you can with the group, you can't help but hear just something rustle about 20 feet off to your left in the trees.
I can't see what it is.
Nope.
I'm gonna pull off my short bow since I have to use that now.
I tried, man.
I knew you were gonna perk up
mad
with
at me
the
for that one. I gave a really fair attempt.
Good.
I just had to.
Volmir offering his scabbard's a big fucking deal. You know that.
Oh, I know it as a player.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny though. And I'm just gonna knock an arrow and aim it at that rustling and just wait.
All right. And around that moment that you hear the rustling over there, the group, I believe everyone without issue, would hear slight scratching of some kind. Claw on wood. These strange, low, murmuring, grumbling noises that convert to growls. After a couple moments, Corvea's up in the tree. You can't help but notice to see that on one of the far thicker branches on there, you see a head poke out of the brush. Deep blue skin. About 6 different eyes on the head. You could almost mistaken it for a walking stone statue if it wasn't for the fact that you see the mouth open, several teeth, and a long tongue.
2 shots. Nope. Fuck that.
That's where we'll come back next week.
Oh, fuck.
More combat. More chances for wild magic. How in
Yay!
the fuck did you avoid not getting wild magic that
I
entire
have
time?
no idea.
With you
What
guys
is it at
talking
right now?
about...
It's at 5?
Yeah, we're at 5 right now.
Okay.
With you guys, how much you guys say that she rolls so badly, never got close to it.
I
Except
don't
for
know
the
how
6.
this is happening.
Except for the 6.
Digital
Yeah.
dice like you better than physical dice, I think.
Apparently, but I'm really sad that I can't use any of the 500 dice I have sitting over there right now.
I know.
That's a
Yeah.
fucking mood.
Oh my god.
Dice goblins
Okay.
are always suffering to use their dice.
Yeah.
To be real, I big time regret firing off that fireball.
I'm amazed I landed on 51 exactly. That's how I was like, oh, please tell me I got this wrong. I was like, nope, it is 3d10, which means it's 6d10.
Yeah, that's why I was sitting there looking around like, wait, that says 8, that says 9. Fuck, the math. Nope, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the
Dead.
math still. Oh my god.
Okay, can I be real for a sec? I actually think I'm gonna just make Volmir just avoid using fireball for a long time.
If you want, it could be a scarring moment.
Back off the fucking
Oh,
spell.
the dice goblin.
Yep.
The dice goblin.
She's an Uber Dice Goblin. I love it.
Bowl. Fishbowl.
Oh, man.
In all fairness, I'm not that much better.
Well, and I got new dice for Christmas, and I can't use
Aw.
them.
This whole fucking thing also filled with dice.
Yeah.
I had to stop myself once I filled this fucker. Just...
I only have like 4 sets, and I've been like having the self-restraint not to buy more, but it is a challenge.
Oh yeah, no. As a D&D player, it's a challenge not to buy more dice because you're always like, ooh, these look so pretty. I can't roll these on the table.
In fact, you can buy a pound of dice for $20 on Amazon, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just sends you a random pound of dice.
The only thing that I will say, don't get it, and I'm pretty sure this will put you off, Wilmer, is that it does not come in any sort of assortment.
Yes.
For all you care, you might get like 30 D20s and like 6 D6.
Oh yes, but it's really fun to sort through them and see what you got.
No, it is not, because if you're like me that has OCD up the ass, you want a full set. I didn't get a
Yeah,
single full set.
Yeah, I get my dice in sets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I tried that. I'm like, oh, hey, they're probably going to come in like a bunch of random sets, right? No, it's literally just a shit ton of random dice. Like, ah,
Yeah,
pain.
I want
It's
sets.
fun.
I want sets. I got like 15
Yeah, same
sets.
here. I'm sets. I'm all about sets.
Oh, man.
Okay. First time initiating in any sort of PvP. I killed a player.
On accident, to be fair. If I didn't nat 20 on there, he would have been perfectly fine.
Oh.
Still,
Oh
it was
my
my fault in
God.
the end.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
it was.
to think.
It's great, though.
Yeah.
As a player, I'm laughing my ass off. Corvus, on the other
I'm
hand,
waiting for Volmir to try to get Corvus to go to the island, and he's simply going to bring up, like, I wonder if Corvus is going to go with it after I bring up the fact that I almost traded my scabbard for the information.
Who knows? But by the way, I don't know if you know Corvus, but one of the optional class features is upon a short rest, you can choose a weapon, simple or martial, as long as it doesn't have heavy or two-handed properties. It can be your monk weapon.
Yeah, but it's not as fun as that thing that could just turn into whatever. Yeah. Like even without the extra shit to it, just the fact of being able to turn into any weapon I want, that part was fun.
Yeah. Trust me, when that's why when it occurred to me, it was like, oh wait, he's dead. He's unattuned to it. It's just a rock now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what the fucked up thing is? If she hadn't taken it, you would have gotten your wish.
For what?
Would have used it on another player.
Oh, probably, yeah. The outplay probably would have just decked the fuck out of Vollmer.
Oh yeah, those 3 hits would have been with the weapon.
Yeah.
Yep, and then that would have been fun.
But I'll just say it right now because this totally depends on what happens in the future. I will say there is a possibility you might get it back later on in the future, but like, obviously the odds are really fucking low now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If that happens.
Oh.
To answer your question, Vollmer, what all those were about,